He threw a lot of strikes. He didn't leave anything up in the zone really to hit. It was fastballs away, breaking balls away, change-ups to lefties. He just really pitched. He pitched incredible. Quick innings sometimes. Just I think he walked a couple, and one of them there I think was in the ninth. So just an amazing game for him. Disappointing on our side though. Gekle made some mistakes. They made him pay. It's the two-run homer was tough because we felt like we were going to get him. Whether we would have or not. When they doubled the lead there, the way he was rolling, he gained a little more momentum. I think he shifted into another gear, and he was trying to take him to the house. Obviously, threw like 130 pitches, and he probably just told the coach, "I'm not coming out of the game. I'm not coming out." That'd be my guess. And and obviously at the end of the game, I mean, they gave us 4 outs in that last inning, and we almost took advantage of. I mean, the third base made an incredible play there in that game. Ball smoked, but it was, it's the luck of the game. Sometimes you hit them out of, sometimes you don't. But we waited too long.
Was it the fastball for Gekle, just not maybe locating that consistently enough today?
Yeah, he didn't locate it real well. The home run was, he might have been behind the count, 1-0 maybe, but he hung some breaking balls too. They were on it. Then he made some great pitches, but he made a couple mistakes after some hits or a walk, and they had runners on, and they got him. The first inning didn't go well at all. They hit a couple balls where we weren't, and we were playing catch up the whole game.
Is there anything you can take away from what the offense was able to put together there in the ninth inning, maybe carry into tomorrow?
Well, I hope so. I saw a pretty good fight there. I thought Kojal did a great job of just trying to get to the next pitch, and he got to a full count, fouled another one off, and then he made contact on another really good pitch, and they kicked it. But I think he might have been down 1-2 in the count, and it just goes to show if you fight a little bit, sometimes you got a chance. I was kind of upset about I put in a pinch hitter, he takes fastball away for strike 3. And then same with the top of the order, takes fastball away for strike 3. Well, fight. And, there's already somebody back there umpiring. He's calling balls to strike. Your job is to go hit. And, hopefully they'll learn, and it's been a process, that's for sure.
You mentioned New and the play the third baseman made there at the end. I think it was 110 off the bat. There were a couple of others, I think by Ryder today, that were hit real hard up the middle. And they just.
We hit about 5 or 6 balls hard that were at them. You got to get a break. One of them, Ryder was leading off an inning. We're down 2-0 at the time, and the shortstop made a really nice play to his left. And if that ball gets through, who knows? But that's the way the game works a little bit. We had a little bit of an opportunity a couple times early in the game, and it didn't happen for us.
Coach, I know there's several guys that aren't hitting right now, but Pompey, he's a guy that's done it for a couple of years at the Big 12 levels. Do you feel like he's maybe pressing at this point, or what are you seeing from him?
I'm sure he's pressing. I think it's normal, human nature. You're hitting a $150, and you're supposed to be a guy, and he's playing great defense, but he just keeps swinging and missing. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on. Maybe not seeing the ball. Maybe he needs contacts. I don't know. We're getting it looked at. It's a fact. I've had it happen before. Lloyd did the same thing 2 years ago. He got contacts, and you just never know what's going on. But there's a lot of swing and miss there.
Goodhart did that as well.
Yeah.
With Gekle, what went into the decision to send him back out in the 6th? I think his pitch count was already up over 80. Was there any thought to go to Gibler there?
Yeah, there was a lot of thought to it. We just decided let him go back out, and he gets first out. I think the next guy gets on, and bingo, the 8-hole hitter hits one 400 feet. So not going great right now. So hopefully we can flip it.
When a pitcher like UTA's goes out there and gets into a rhythm, how do you want to see your hitters go out there and disrupt that rhythm and get them out of the groove?
Well, the way you disrupt that is you hit him because he's not walking us. He's throwing strike after strike, and most most of them were fastballs away. And, you know, somebody's got to go get one, hit it the other way, which, you know, we tried a few times, but we, you know, we weren't very successful, and he just kind of got after us.
With a bullpen like you have right now, how nice is it to know, even though your starters are going to struggle, you've got guys who are going to come in and compete?
No, it's a good feeling. You know, we're going to need them, and you know, probably going to need them the rest of this weekend. So, anytime you can go to the bullpen and your bullpen guys are just as good as the guys that are start, that's a good feeling.
Could Gibler come back this weekend?
I don't know. Would he throw 40 pitches or so right at it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we will. I doubt it. Could if we really, really needed him to, but I don't know. Is it worth it this time of year? We'll see.
I guess that's something, though, that you want to see from him, like, moving forward, as long as he's in this Friday role, a guy that maybe could come back on Sunday. Hopefully Gekle throws more
it
innings.
depends on how many innings, you know, but he just threw 4 innings almost, and, you know, did it pretty efficiently, so to speak. So that was a really good job.
Health-wise, with the flu and everything, how's the team? Are you on the upswing?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that are still struggling, but for the most part, they're all coming back, and, you know, you worry about if they're strong enough. Like Cam, he still doesn't feel great. That's why I DH'd him. He gave us some good at-bats, and I don't know. Stewart was a guy that he was sick Wednesday, and I didn't know it, and he did practice yesterday. And then today he started feeling better, and he was on the bench ready to hit, possibly there. And, yeah, so hopefully getting some guys back. But at the same time, the guys that are playing, man, they got to start getting it done. We're going to have to start filling in with some other guys to give them an opportunity.
Sunday, a lot of storms in the forecast. Any chance of a doubleheader tomorrow?
No.
Was this the best you thought Souza looked defensively with the arm and everything? Turned the double play, had a nice play going.
Turned a really good double play. I thought that Brumball gave him a perfect feed kind of out front so he could catch it, keep his momentum, you know, going to his left to first base, and he got it and snapped it over there pretty good. That was really good to see.